Is Godzilla finally back? Oh yeah. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the movie dive. Today we are diving into Godzilla Minus One. This is the newest iteration of Godzilla. This one is a fully foreign film made in Japan for a budget of $15 million. The Flash was over 200 million. There's a lot of words going around about how great this movie is. Yes, it is all true. This movie is awesome. It is the best Godzilla movie ever made. I think it is the best monster movie ever made. First and foremost about Godzilla that I loved is that Godzilla is terrifying. He's not some monster who we should feel bad for, who is just there, who doesn't really want to hurt people, but he actually causes destruction because he's so big. No, no, no. This Godzilla, if you're in his way, he's going to kill you. He looks terrifying. He comes after you. If he knows you're there, he's going to wipe you out. When Godzilla is not on screen, I found myself not wanting Godzilla to return because I was so invested in the characters that were on screen. But when Godzilla does appear, I didn't want to go back to those character moments because I thought the Godzilla scenes were so badass and they were so destructive, they were so menacing, and they were just so cool looking. I think the best thing about Godzilla Minus One story is that it is set right after World War II. So it gives the excuse of Japan not having much to its disposal to try and take down Godzilla. All these characters in this movie have just lost so much over years of war, and now they have to face this next gigantic threat. And that leads to a great human story about what they're going through with PTSD, with loss, with trauma. It's really cool to see. This movie is not perfect. There are small issues, but they're very minor. Now, I'm not sure if I could say it's the best movie I've seen all year, but I know that the rewatchability of this movie will be high. There's actually a big sense of urgency in this movie, which keeps the movie going forward at a really good pace, and you feel the effect that's going on with the country. I really hope this movie does well, especially worldwide. These kind of movies are now starting to give me hope to tell the studios here that you do not need to make a $200 to $300 million movie for it to be successful, that those days are kind of going away. If you make a smaller budget film and focus on the story, where that can take you. I'm gonna go ahead and give Godzilla Minus One a 4.5 out of 5. Have you guys seen it? Please comment down below if you have. Do not forget to subscribe to the movie dive. Right now, I'm gonna be giving away just a few spoilers on why it is not a 5-star movie. Once again, if you have not seen it, please don't continue the video. If you have, stick around. Here is the spoiler section in 3, 2, 1. The reason I'm giving this a 4.5 out of 5 is it had a little bit of that Steven Spielberg War of the World syndrome. There's a scene in the middle of the movie where the main character's partner presumably dies, and she does come back at the end of the film. I was worried during the film that was going to happen and that it would take away from the scene that happened earlier where she actually died. Where they do finally show that she's alive, I do believe that it was actually very emotional, especially because the main character reached his arc and now he's ready to move on with a better life. And there's also some small little written tropes in the movie that I'm not sure if I enjoyed. When they're building the plane, he's like, oh, and one more thing, and they don't reveal it till later. I mean, it was kind of obvious to me that he put an injection seat into the plane and that was what was going to happen. But those are such minor things in this fantastic movie, and I hope everyone sees it. It is so well made, so well done. They put a lot of care into this, so I hope you guys truly go out and see Godzilla Minus One. They did hint at a sequel at the end of the movie. Hopefully that happens sometime in the future with the same creators, because this Godzilla is terrifying. He's kind of up there with Jaws and the Terminator, where whenever they show up on screen, you feel a sense of no hope. So yeah, guys, once again, please subscribe to the movie dive. We got quite a bit of movies coming out this month, so we will see you guys next time on the movie dive.